global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. Interesting times lies ahead, I must say. There seems to be victory around the corner as we speak right now. The council to Oko Jumbo, I'm referring to the legitimate lawmakers, that's the Fubara lawmakers, have decided to speak as the case concerning defection of 27 lawmakers are beginning to take shape in court. But before we go into the news proper, kindly subscribe to our channel. My colleague is in the house. You get to hear the video directly from the horse's mouth, but let's give you the highlight of what is going on. Now, the council to the Fubara Group House of Assembly, that's Clifford Chukwu, has highlighted the significance of their case against the ProWike Group lawmakers by stating that they possess video evidence of the 27 lawmakers' defections, which the court has permitted them to present. Now, he expressed confidence that on the day of the ruling, this footage would be shown, allowing the public to witness the event as they unfold. He emphasized that their main objective is straightforward, and that the 27 lawmakers having defected should vacate their seats to allow the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to conduct a by-election in which all parties, including the Labour Party, can participate. In an interview, he said, and I quote, "Our prayer is very simple, and it is something known by everyone all over the world. Our position is that these persons voluntarily came out and told the world that they had defected. And as a matter of fact, we saw it on Channels TV, and we saw it on TVC and other television stations. And we have now come here to tell the court that having done that, they should vacate the seat so that INEC can conduct a by-election where everybody, including Labour Party, will contest." Furthermore, at the Federal High Court in Abuja, they deposed to an affidavit reflecting the fact that they have defected. And the PDP also responded to that affidavit, admitting that they have defected. Interestingly, we have a video clip to play in court. The court already has granted us leave to play that video of the 27 lawmakers defecting. So, on the day of the ruling, we will play that clip for the whole world to also see what they already have seen before. Let me allow you watch the video and hear directly when it took time to explain to everyone willing to listen what the 27 lawmakers have in stock and what the ruling would look like eventually when they play the video. Let's watch the video. My colleague is in the house. After now, we'll come together and look at this properly.
Our prayer is very simple. It is something known by everyone all over the world. Our position is simple, that these persons voluntarily came out and told the world that they had defected. As a matter of fact, we saw it on Channels TV, saw it on TVC, and we have now come here to tell the court that, look, having done that, they should vacate the seat so that INEC can conduct a by-election where everybody, including Labour Party, will contest. Furthermore, at the Federal High Court in Abuja, they deposed to an affidavit reflecting the fact that they have defected. The PDP also responded to that affidavit, admitting that they have defected. Interestingly, we have video clips to play here, so we hope that on the day, the court already had granted us leave to play that video clip, so on the day we'll be adopting, we will play that clip for the whole world to also see what they already said before.
And what happens most time is that court will usually take the preliminary applications before they get to the substantive matter. So what happened today was exactly so. Court needed to trash out the preliminary issues before it gets into the substantive matter. Well, the first defendant as well as the second to the 28th defendant were asking the court to order the plaintiff, or so to say, the plaintiff in the matter to file pleadings on the basis that the issue before the court is contentious and it's not one of such issues that can be determined on a documentary basis, so to say. That's on ground of originating summons. So that's the issue that the court has actually taken on today.
Welcome back. You've heard from the horse's mouth. What is your take? Do you think this video evidence would change any narrative?
Of course, it will. I trust that for the first time, judiciary will do what is right, because unfortunately, it wasn't something that was private. Neither was it something that was held in closed doors. We saw it played out, and it didn't even just stop in them defecting in their house. They said it publicly. They read all their defection notices, and as they finished reading it, we saw them also coming out to tell the whole world that we follow due process in our defection. It wasn't spoken by Okojumbo. It was the very man, you understand, Martins Amaewhule, that said it, that they defected. We saw them with their flags. These are, enough evidence. Now, the latest was the fact that they even went to court, and they obliged the fact that they are no more part of...
sworn affidavit.
They swore an affidavit to that.
Even though they have now retrieved it.
Whether they retrieve it or not, but the truth still remains that they swore an affidavit. And, the retrieval date and the date that Okojumbo went to court,
they are different.
And Okojumbo went to court earlier before they now retrieve it. So it doesn't make any sense.
Edison Hayes.
Yes, Edison Hayes was the man who pushed it, and Okojumbo continued from there. So even APP that went to court, all of that was going to stand against them a great deal, So I know very well that the right thing should be done at this point, because if there are provable evidence like that, there was something I said some time ago. I said, if the court decide to decline this provable evidence, then we should cancel media evidence representation from the court. Because if, for example, this thing was played out, it wasn't something that someone said, it was doctored and all of that. I thank God that it is not something that was carried by one private person. Channels carried it. TVC carried it. Arise carried it. Countless other things. They were happy. It wasn't something that we coerced to do it. So I trust that the truth is going to come out, and we are going to be happy at the end of it. That's just it.
One question. There is a senior advocate of Nigeria. The last time he had an interview, said something unique and very technical, and I just hope that it will play out eventually. He said, when there's a defection, that the law and the Constitution talks about the speaker reading the defection of the said member, but they never gave a situation where the speaker himself will defect. That in that regard, that Martins Amaewhule may have read the defection notice of others, but he himself may not be permitted by law to defect, because the law does not recognize his defection. In this case, would it be wise to say that others may lose their seat and Martins Amaewhule will not lose his seat?
Well, I think that is not true, because even in that same video, he said it, that he had handed over. Martins Amaewhule, as much as he's a speaker, is also a member of the House, Yeah. So being a member of the House, he can also take the backseat to say, I'm defecting. It is not something that anyone will say. The law provides that if you defect, if you leave your party to the other one. So I don't know what the man...
He's also a member.
He's a member. No one is above the law. You can't begin to say that if, for example, Akpabio decides to defect, somebody said Akpabio, because he's the chairman, the law did not provide. Is he a member of the House? Was he voted on the platform of APC? Yes. Did he move to PDP? Yes. Then they kick him out of the office. So as simple as that. So all of that is stories for the gods, But however, what is most interesting is the fact that we want to see it play out, that these guys are no more part of the system. That's all we need is justice. It's not difficult.
Let's see how this one will enter technicality, because as this Nigerians have gotten used to due to technical things. It's as simple as it is, very straightforward. Let's see how eventually they will maneuver this. Many Nigerians already reacting now. We're going to hear Peter Lee for Justice coming around, and but then again, he's only basing everything he judges on the Constitution. We are waiting to see how the outcome will look like. Let's go wrap it up. Let's meet in that conversation. What's the take? Have a nice time.